Welcome back to the Lion Experience. This is your boy, Lion of God. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, take the time to do so right now. So again, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Lion Experience, because all of my future videos, they're going to include some valuable information that's going to help you grow mentally, physically, and spiritually. All right, so tonight, I'm coming straight at you, and we're discussing something that I saw on a page on Instagram. So I'm going to read to you what it says, then I'm going to read to you who it was written by, and then I'm going to read to you my rebuttal or / reply to what was written by this person. So this person says, a different version of you exists in the minds of everyone who knows you. So again, a different version of you exists in the minds of everyone who knows you. Now it says, I read a book that blew my mind. The main character goes crazy when he realizes no one really knows him. The gist is that the person you think of, as yourself exists only for you. So again, the gist is that the person you think of as yourself exists only for you. And even you don't really know who that is. Every person you meet, have a relationship with, or make eye contact with you on the street recreates a version of you in their heads. You're not the same person to your mom, your dad, your siblings than you are to your coworkers, your neighbors, or your friends. There are 1,000 different versions of you or yourself out there in people's mind. You exist in each version, and yet your you yourself isn't really a someone at all. Yeah, that kind of lost me. Literally, that took me for like 10 loops. So this again says, every person you meet, have a relationship with, or make eye contact on the street with, creates a version of you in their heads. There are 1,000 different versions of yourself out there in people's minds. So now that is what was written in the book, right? So this is actually from the book One, No One, and 100,000, written by Luigi Pirandello. So again, it's from a book which is called One, No One, and 100,000, written by Luigi Pirandello. Now, me personally, right, when I think of people, I go back to thinking of, and I'm going to read my reply, and then I'll just talk a little bit about it, but I'm going to first say this about a lion, right? When you see a lion, doesn't matter if I see a lion, if you see a lion, if your friends see a lion, if a gazelle see a lion, if a lion is passed by a hyena, if somebody in Zimbabwe, passes by a lion, guess what? In the end, what is that? He's a lion. So I might have a different perception or feeling about that lion, but guess what? He is still, or she is still, a lion. Just because I may form an opinion about you, it doesn't change who you are. The only way, now I'm going to read to you my reply. Now I'm going to read to you how this could actually come about. So whoever this person was that written this book, right, and whoever he was trying to portray in this character, right, this individual had to be what I would call a fake person, right? Someone who interacts with different people And each person that he interacts with, he becomes a different version of himself. Do you follow me? So there are people out there in this world, right, that never gets to be their true selves. Because once they go to work, they transform into a person, right? When they're home with their wife, guess what? They transform into another person. When they go hang out with these group of friends, guess what? They transform into another person. When they go to the company, party, Halloween party, Christmas party, they transform into another person. They go home with the wife's or the husband's, parents, they transform into another person. You go to the school to meet your kids' teachers, guess what? You transform into another person. You go to a neighbor's, party next door, you transform into another person. So there are people that are never themselves because they're too afraid of what people will think of them. So again, there are people that are never themselves because they are too afraid of what people will think of them. There are people that smoke in silence or drink, but when they go out in public or to a function or to a friend or even with their wife, they don't do what they normally do on a daily basis. And now this is kind of side note right here. Now the reason why I married my wife, right? Because I married my wife because I never had to be somebody that I'm not, period. If indeed I was on my deathbed, right, I didn't need to be relying on a person who didn't really know me. We go to I'm in the hospital, right? And the doctor says, well, does he ever do coke? Oh, no, my husband doesn't do cocaine. Does he ever drink? Oh, yeah, my husband never drink. Well, does he hang? Oh, my husband never. He goes straight home. And I do not need anybody in my life, right, that does not know who I am, who I truly am, right? So, again, whoever wrote this book was a person that 9 times out of 10, I would say 99.9% of the time, every corner they turn, they transform into a different version of themselves. And I'm pretty sure everybody that's watching this video right now, you know people that are that way. And probably you are that person right now. I'm going to say at least 90% of people who watch this video, you're that person. You never get to be yourself because you're too afraid to be who you are. You're too afraid to not be liked by people. Guess what? Whether people like you or not, be yourself. And if it's meant for you to be great, the people that truly love you and the people that's truly going to rock with you, they're going to rock with you because they want to be with you because of who you are and what you do, period. So when people truly know who you are, right, you never have to fake or you never have to, try to be something you're not, because in the end, right, the only person you're hurting is who? You're hurting yourself. So let me read my reply. So my reply was, when you are yourself at all times, not trying to be something or somebody you're not, when you're around different people, then everyone will see who you are. Nonetheless, they may form different opinions about you based on what they like or dislike. But remember this, like I just stated, a lion is a lion regardless of who sees him. A lion is a lion regardless of who sees him. And trust me, he will eat you without a care in the world, period. He will, look, a lion don't care what anybody say or feel about him, right? He's a lion. He's not going to be disguised as a sheep. He will eat you. So here's the thing. I'm a lion of God, right? So whether I sit in my home, whether I'm at the park running, whether I'm in the sauna, whether I'm swimming, whether I'm jumping in a lake, in Washington State, whether I'm at Verizon Wireless, whether I'm anywhere in the globe, right? Anybody that sees me, they know one thing. I'm a beast. Period. They can form an opinion about me if they don't like what I'm doing, but that doesn't change who I am. Period. A lion is a lion. If you cross him, he's going to eat you. You can call him a giraffe. You can call him a warthog. You can call him a shark. You can call him a caterpillar. But in the end, if you get in front of him, he's going to eat you. So it goes back to me. You can call me what you want to call me, right? Period. You can say he's a loser. You can say whatever you want. But when you interact, when you see me, I'm going to be grinding in 160-degree weather. I'm going to be inspiring somebody across the globe. I'm going to be doing my best to make my wife and kids rise up. I'm going to be helping somebody somewhere. That's lion work. That's kingdom work. So regardless of what somebody may try to say about me, or whatever the perception or whatever image they might try to create that goes against me, right? That doesn't change who I am. And me, it doesn't matter where I go, whether I'm at work, whether I'm at home, whether I'm at a meeting, whether I'm in the sauna, whether I'm at the trail, I'm swimming at the pool, I'm doing something insane, right? I'm going to still be the same outgoing, energetic, crazy, loving, man of God, no limitation person who I am right now. So that's the goal. Whoever wrote this was literally pretty much saying that this is true. Most people live a life of a lie. They never get to know who they are because they are too afraid of being themselves. And me, how I raise my kids, right? I raise my kids to be who they are. Because in order to be somebody great, right? In order to make people trust you, you got to be real. You got to be honest, right? And you got to do what you say. And that's what I live my life by every day. I wake up and I give 150%. I push myself until I can't go no more, daily. I work out 2 to 3, 4 times a day. I'm a lion. I wake up at 3, 4, 5 in the morning, and I don't stop going until I go to sleep at anywhere from 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3. That is how you change the world. You change yourself first, and then you change the world by changing one person at a time. And then as you change those one people at a time or one person at a time, those one people will start doing the same thing, carrying over what you taught them. And from there going forward, world change will take effect. But again, if indeed you know anyone, right, that is being fake, that is not living the life as you know them, and as you know who they truly are, do your best to, help them. Because again, the only person that person is truly hurting is themselves. This is your boy, Lion of God. If you would like to continue watching this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Lion Experience. If indeed you would like to continue listening to this song, On the Moon, follow my son's YouTube channel, AVNJ. Again, AVNJ. Thank you and have a blessed day.